I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. I made a trip down to Tractor Supply and got a couple of these turnbuckles. The way this is going to work, this turnbuckle is going to let me adjust the length of the treadle so that I can keep it from hitting the floor as I'm treadling. And to make that work, I'm going to have to straighten this and then thread the end of it to 1/4 because one end is left hand thread and the other hand is right hand thread. And I think it's going to be far easier for me to straighten out this thread. I think it's going to be far easier for me to straighten out this hook and thread the end of it than it would be to buy a left hand threaded 1/4 die. Not cheap, and I don't want to wait for it. Mostly the not cheap is a problem. But it's necessary to have left hand thread on one side so that when I turn this, one goes in and the other one goes in at the same time. Or one goes out and the other one goes out at the same time. They have to match in action. So we got to straighten this out. And I think the easiest way to do that is to clamp it in the vise with some leather around this, then take a pair of pliers or a pipe and bend this straight and then hammer it out. Not going to be easy, but it can be done. See if I can get a hold of this thing first. That's a lot straighter than it was. It's not straight enough to take a thread though. For that, I'm going to have to get out the anvil. Been straightening out little rods since I was a boy, salvaging nails out of old boards so I could make a tree hut. There wasn't as many old pallets laying around, but there were a lot of old buildings. I took the opportunity and got my boards by asking if anybody wanted to have their old building tore down. I got started doing that because that's what my dad did. He was a great one for recycling. Long before it became fashionable, Dad had a house and 5 kids to take care of. So spending money on boards was something that you did only if you absolutely had to. So our house on Crippen Street was made out of lots of things. Always looked good. Mom made sure to do the finish work. Dad was great at rough in, but not so good at finish work. Mom got really good at it. Okay, left hand thread on that, right hand thread on this. This shank is too small to give me a full 1/4 thread. I just got enough to say it's there. That's going to pull right out. What they did is they put a rolled thread on this shaft. Sneaky way of doing it. Rolled thread actually makes the thread expand because you're taking the material in the shaft itself and spreading it out. That means I'm going to have to cut this off, and as I originally thought, I'm going to have to weld on a piece of this threaded rod so that I'll be able to attach this to that. Not what I wanted to do, but it's what I got to do, so I will. It does mean I don't have to fiddle with straightening out this second one. I can just cut it off and weld on a piece of threaded rod. Oh well, is what it is. But that'll be a job for tomorrow. If you have a suggestion for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.